recording? Oh, I just realized. Why did I click on it? And we haven't pulled up the questions yet.
What questions?
Don't
worry.
The icebreaker question.
I have a question.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Oh, also, I do apologize. We are down a person.
Happy vibe.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying about it. You don't need to know anything else.
That's fair. Okay, give us our icebreaker. How are we starting this, you beautiful Sunday people?
Alright. What
Little
one
imps and
anime
cherubs.
character do you relate to the most?
What anime character do I relate to the most?
It's like most like you, in a way.
Oh.
You dare say Bakugo.
What do you mean? A person with anger issues who always feels like he has something to prove and he considers himself the best while also considering himself the worst person? Why would I ever...
Spoiler, you don't know it. Do you know it? Okay, spoiler, skip like 10 seconds. You're not dead, so you're fine. You're not him.
We're talking about personality here! Which, again, he'd probably be the person I'd go with.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. I like, Mikey from Tokyo Revengers.
A person who's usually pretty chill up until you get him angry and then he just goes freaking ballistic.
He gets a little, I get a
In a
little,
cool way.
a little quiet and serious, but also, like, as long, you're being respectful, like,
It's all good.
I'm
It's
pretty
fine.
goofy. Same with, like, Gojo, or, like, Jin,
Good.
or, like, Jin Mori. More to, like, goofy characters, but, like, when it comes down to it, like,
Comes down to brass tacks.
when you're, like, playing a serious game, like, it's, like, I just feel like, so. And what about you?
Well, I thought about it for a while, and the only person I can really think of is Junko. Because if I ever lost my mind, she's exactly how I would go about certain things.
I mean, you already do a decent amount of it already.
So, what is that supposed to mean?
Don't forget, she was the ultimate high school fashionista.
Fashionista?
She is.
What is fashion?
Well, also being the ultimate high school
Despair.
spare, but you know.
Fashionista?
Yeah, she was the fashion person, so.
Oh.
She was the model. She did a lot of modeling.
Freaking Fashion Nova.
What about you, Killian? You were a model for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I was a model for 2 seconds. Fuck that. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about
We both
that.
went to modeling school and how scary stuff. Dude.
It is scary stuff. Scary stuff with scary men. That sounds weird. Anyway,
Let's get into this episode.
let's begin.
Woo.
I believe a little bit of a recap is in order.
The quickest intro ever.
We're getting right into it.
What? Yeah. So last time, you guys ended up being attacked by a unsavory individual who did a little bit of an nom on your arm. A little bit of a bite. You guys ended up running into. You ended up running into a nice dwarf who ended up healing up your little wounds, making sure you're all right as rain. You ended up meeting up with Reuben back at the central statue that was in Noctrite. Then you proceeded to go to the place I wanted you guys to go to in the first place. Ended up meeting with a particularly unique individual named Noxus, who offered you guys a job to return to Elder Hollow to deal with the situation that you had already begun dealing with. But to see it through, that way you guys would be paid rather lucratively.
Heck yeah, brother.
Yeah.
You return to Elder Hollow while also picking up a few new allies along the way, including Matka, the Goliath woman, and Enoch, the rogue who appears to have a connection to Reuben's past.
High school sweetheart.
Kawaii as always.
Wait, where is her friend's character is joining, right?
We'll get to that.
Down the line.
We'll get to that.
Okay. Well, I wanted to.
We were just had to spitball a few things.
This is
Okay.
recap, Matthew.
Well, okay. I just want to throw some out when the time's right. So.
Okay. You guys make it yourselves back to Elder Hollow. You guys get a little bit more resituated, and currently, it's into the evening. You're in the bar. That is where we will resume with the beautiful Knoll woman. Gotta remember her name.
It's your friend from the land of wacky.
Czar. Giving you guys some drinks.
It's your friend from the land of wacky. That has to be our goal. Every episode, just make a reference to the land of Wagyu.
I'm gonna purposely get it tattooed on my hand. So I'll just like raise it up randomly.
Wagyu. So we're at the bar.
You begin at the bar.
The Wagyu.
Yes. I believe you were. Okay.
He said yes! The bar of Wagyu!
Got
him! We got him!
Yeah, FBI, we got him.
Go on.
I believe you guys were getting ready some planning for the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to say. Oh.
Oh. I think I was going to sleep or something.
Are you going to sleep?
Or something. Was that? Yeah.
I cannot remember.
Neither can I. I'm going
I
to
should
sleep.
probably rewatch the episodes, at least the ending.
What are we doing? Sleeping.
Especially when you're gone for
Yeah.
2 weeks, when you have other stuff happening like Gen Con.
Gen Con.
Good
I need to
times.
wear my shirt here at some point.
I should wear mine too.
Next week.
Gen Con 2022 shirts.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm all alone.
Are you? Oh, so you are going to bed?
No, I meant like I don't have a Gen Con shirt.
Oh.
You need to come to Gen Con.
Maybe you could come next year.
1 year.
One of these years.
We might be able to get you a ticket next year. Just Joel. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just, yeah.
A little pricey.
It's worth it.
I might be able to get you the ticket. It's the classes afterwards. I'll leave that one to you.
Yeah. I don't know. The class is really.
You'll be surprised. You'll probably want at least 1 or 2 classes throughout the day. Just to have it like not as. We're getting off topic.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
We're
Start.
going to sleep.
You're going to sleep?
Yes.
I'm going to go to the person at the front. See if they need help.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You return to the back, and Velasak is moving as hurriedly as ever as it is at this time of day. When she sees you, she's like, "Are you helping?" Just kind of like please.
Hopeful.
Yes.
You two begin working together again through the night. I'm not gonna have you roll for anything. It's just you know what you're doing. The other members of your group stay outside. Ruben trails off. You don't quite know where he goes off to.
Going to Wagyu.
Unfortunately, that's decently accurate.
Go on.
The evening continues, and as the evening continues, we will go over to you. You're sleeping.
Sleep.
Yes.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
You're sleeping soundly in your bed. And that's when the dreams begin.
Oh.
And I'm gonna have to ask you to go upstairs for a little bit.
Okay.
As we have a little bit of an aside.
Bye,
I will
funny
shout
man.
really loudly to get you back down here.
Okay.
It's just me. We lost the other one. D&D.
Only a DM and a player. People have done that before.
Yeah.
The dreams begin.
Good.
At first, they seem like normal dreams.
Mhm.
Few memories of the past, you and your sister running around in I can't really say a nice open field because you grew up in Elder Hollow, so all that's around is swamps.
A nice open swamp.
Get out of my swamp!
Get out from my swamp.
And you're running around, and as you're running, you seem to age a little bit at the same time, because you're currently a child running around with your sister, but then you get older, the terrain starts shifting, and the swamps seem to dry out, the trees turn brittle and turn to dust, and jagged stones, as you continue moving through, seem to grow as you continue moving forward. You now... This dream no longer feels like a dream, it feels more real. It feels more there. It's more of an intense lucid dreaming.
Ah, my favorite. I don't know. I'm confused.
You look a little bewildered around the area around you, not recognizing any of the terrain. And as you do, you also seem to gather yourself in here. You're no longer thinking as if this as a kid in the dream realm. It's all your memories, everything. You're here. But you can still tell that you're not here.
Mhm.
And you hear, going through the air, a bit of a chuckle through the air. And the chuckle, not only does it sound a little intimidating, but it also seems to reverberate like glaciers cracking. As if the world is slightly being torn as this person speaks.
Is it like the woman from Sinbad?
I had to think about that for a second, and no.
Shucks.
But you hear a voice ring out. Hello, young one.
No. What?
Why are you afraid?
I-
And you feel a sense of calm immediately fall over you. As if your emotions have been removed. And you, as she speaks, you hear the sound of what seems like thunder. As she chuckles, it's a sound of glacier cracking, but as she speaks, it's a loud booming voice, but also not of a thunder that's immediately over top of you, but a thunder that is behind, in the background. I see you've been unfortunately bitten by one of my unfortunate friends. And you feel the pain in your arm come back, that bite come back, and you feel liquid dripping down your arm as that black ooze is now dripping onto the earth.
Do your friends usually bite people, or?
Only when they get a little too far on in years. The sickness does take its time. And you see from behind one of the rocks the shadow of someone moving. And you can hear footsteps, like stone upon stone, reverberating through the air. You can't make a good look at it. You can try.
What would that be?
That would be
Investigation?
perception.
Ah, even better!
You do not have any problems with perception, I think.
No. Boopity-doop-boopity-doo.
You almost hear a hand scraping against a rock as you do this.
I don't see anything. Other than a shadow.
All you see is the shadow. I have a proposition for you. I can take away that unfortunate little bite. Because what that dwarf didn't tell you is that that doesn't go away quite as easily as you would hope. It unfortunately sticks around for a long time. It'll come back, but I can remove it for you. Remove that sickness, and in turn I can give you such beautiful gifts.
You're going to remove something from me and give me something better?
Yes.
Is there a drawback?
There is a
I feel
drawback.
like there's a drawback.
There is a catch. There's always a catch.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm currently finding myself a little restricted over here.
Right.
And as you have a similar sickness to myself coursing through your veins, I do have a little bit of a request. There's something I need opened. 7 doors that I need opened.
So, door is a euphemism for people?
No. They are doors. Doors to another world. My world. which I currently cannot seem to escape. This is proving to be a little bit more restricting than anticipated.
And where are these 7 doors?
You are actually near one. You will find it beneath the city you are in. One of my followers is down there, and unfortunately he has broken a number of promises that he was meant to keep.
Rude. So, you want to get rid of a sickness, give me an ability, with a drawback, makes sense, just so I could open doors for you?
Correct. And maybe one other thing along the road, but I haven't figured that one out.
Is there a way I could know the setback, or is it just get it and figure it out yourself?
It'll take time for the sickness to be removed, but I needed to, let's say, metastasize. I needed to get worse before it can become better. It won't affect your mindset, but it will affect certain physical traits.
I don't see a reason why not. I suppose I could open your doors for you.
That is all I need. Just a few doors open.
Okay.
The doors are quite rather far apart.
Is it going to be obvious to know which door needs to be open?
I would believe it's obvious, but we'll see how you think of it.
Okay.
And you see it seems like sand starts swirling around you as it spirals upwards and begins entering your arm, and all that black ooze that used to be there is now sucked back into it, and it looks slightly better than it was before, and it seems to vanish. And a new mark appears. A whirlpool in the shape of almost an eye sits directly over that spot.
What is with all the eyes?
And you feel this strength come within you, followed immediately by some pain. As you feel some of your bones seem to thicken, become harder and wider. Your body becomes a little bigger in of itself. The armor becomes a little bit restricting, but it's still, you will be able to still wear it. And as this feeling of growth happens, there's a feeling of shrinkage again. But it's not of the bones that had just grown, it seems to be the flesh around you. It seems to slightly thin out a little. And that is where that ends. You wake up in a bit of a cold sweat. That feeling of the raw, aching skin beneath the armor throws you off a little bit. It's the opposite of being numb. You're definitely raw to the world. Everything feels a little much right now. Yeah. And as you wake up, you also seem to hear a few things. Hear chattering from outside down the hallways. Quiet whispers. But you can't quite make out what they're saying.
Can I look down the hallway?
You get up out of your bed and you move to the door.
Can you get Matthew?
And you look around.
No.
But there's nothing. It still seems to be the middle of the night. But that chattering there's nothing there. It's quiet now. But not a door was opened. No one went down the stairs.
I'm going back to sleep. Can't with this right now.
You return to your sleep.
I'm too tired for this. Oh, gosh.
Couldn't have been louder. It's not true. I could have been louder.
Don't.
I'm not going to.
Could have
What
went
do you-
further
what
than
do you-
Neon.
What do you think I am? Do you think I go, hey, you're being a little loud, and then immediately scream into the microphone immediately afterwards?
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Might do that.
I'm not do that. Oh no. Cutie.
We return to you.
Okay, let's
It's
go
getting-
upstairs. Now it's me. No, I'm just kidding.
Now you have to go.
It's getting further on into the night. You don't exactly feel tired, but you are aware that you need to take a few seconds. And it's gone. We're almost at midnight, so a lot of the major crowd has come by. So you know, Velasac should be able to handle herself. It even appears that Matka and Enoch have gone upstairs for the evening.
Guess I'll go upstairs then.
You're gonna go upstairs. You're gonna need to pay for a room.
Can I go back downstairs?
You get up the stairs and you're like, I
My
forgot
mind-
my keys.
My mind's like, I don't want to pay for room. I will sit down, just out in the street, like.
I mean, that's perfectly able. You go out into the street and you sit down. It's a beautiful sky out today. The normal gray clouds that are there are actually surprisingly dissipated. And you lock up and you just relax. You see a few people walking by, some of the late night stragglers leaving the bar. Some come back in. That goes on for the rest of the evening. 4 hours go by. And you feel rejuvenated enough to get back to things. The stars have continued their changing course, but it's now, you are done resting.
Oh.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
Commit tax evasion.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know if I'll let you do that one.
Don't think I'll let you.
I'm just going to wait.
Just gonna wait.
Yeah, don't need to split the party. Not by myself.
The rest of the morning continues up until the sun has come out. You wake up, and you hear some activity down below, and you hear some people moving around inside as well. You still, I mean, it's daytime, but you still don't know who's all in there. Just again, those people have been walking in and out.
Did I see her?
You're outside the building.
I'm gonna go inside the building.
You go inside the building. Have you come downstairs?
Yes, I'll go downstairs.
You come downstairs and you see her coming down the stairs, her snake body kind of thudding on each step, just go dong, dong, dong.
Poof.
And she comes around the corner. You see also Matka is sitting at one of the tables off to the side talking with Enoch. Ruben is still nowhere to be found.
Where's this ribbon?
The Forest of Wagyu? I don't know.
Doll. I thought that place didn't exist, but I guess it's
Neither does he, so let's keep going.
I'm ready to go on this mission. I want to make the money. I can make the buff suit.
Ooh, you should do a perception check.
How does your armor cover you?
It's just my top part.
You want to make a perception check.
Let me bring out
Let me whip out the tablet!
Where
Let me whip out the tablet! The stuff that I spent too much money on and I'm only using half of them. Whoa!
Whoa! How many did you buy?
6.
Why?
Because we were supposed to have 5 players and me. 2 of them moved! The other one doesn't show up.
Fine.
Did you say perception?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Happy vibes.
17 plus 4? 21.
Ooh,
Yes, you
yeah.
definitely see. It's hard to tell, but kind of blending in with some of her scales on her left arm, where the bite mark was,
Doll.
the scar is healed up completely.
Okay.
And instead you see what's in the shape of an eye, a vortex symbol
Are you okay? We need to chop it off.
You know, I don't think we need to.
Okay, just let me know, and I.
Am I okay? I don't know. I think I sold my soul to something, but you know, who am I to say? I gotta add some excitement in my life.
Toll. Can we proceed? I want to find.
Nope, it's fine. You're okay.
You
Let's
sold
go.
your sword? Cool, nice. Anyway, I want money.
That's a nice Friday afternoon activity.
Do you make your? Are you gonna grab Matka and Enoch for sitting at the table? They're currently discussing something that Enoch has spread out, but it's. You want to make an investigation check to see what it is.
They're doing what?
It is. They're looking at a chart.
Oh, okay. 19 plus 6.
Okay.
I'm not going
25.
You're not going to?
to. No, he's fine.
Okay. Well, you don't really can tell. You can't really tell what's happening on it.
Oh,
Just
well,
like hovering
fine.
over.
Then I will roll. Oh, well, 14.
Impressive.
Yeah, considering.
For you, you can take a look at it and realize it's a chart of a building.
Lit.
Outside of that, you can't really tell what's happening on the piece of paper. You, as an artificer who know a little bit about design, not necessarily the design of buildings, but just a little bit of design, you can tell that this is kind of the skeleton of the building. The inner workings, the walls, it appears a few secret passages here and there. And you hear Enoch go, this is... So you're saying we should come through here to get into this building? And Matka draws a line from one spot to another. Like I said, you aren't really that knowledgeable when it comes to building structures.
But I know that they're trying to plan a way to go.
Plan a way to get into a building. It is not the cathedral.
Can I ask them?
Yes.
What is this building?
This is an operation for that. And Enoch cuts Matka off. This is nothing. A bit of a side project, and she rolls up the paper and stashes it in her bag.
You're looking a little sus.
Aren't we supposed to, like, work together to get rid of this thing?
This is a different operation. Something else Noxus has asked me about.
And you're having our tall lady help you with it?
Those of us who are in the underground are a little bit more knowledgeable when it comes to this kind of operation. I might tell you later. What do you want?
Where's your friend?
Proceed with our current mission.
I don't know. Probably off edging out somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, we should probably go.
He's a bit of a sulker.
You know what I just realized? That I think I might have someone who might want to come with us. I don't actually know if she's going to want to, but I can drag her with us.
Extra hands wouldn't hurt, and depending on what we're doing, might be able to still keep it split between us.
That could mean less money, but if they were to die, that would be more.
You're not killing my friend!
No, I don't do that.
Just, incidental deaths.
If they happen to die.
I understand what he's referring to.
But I won't.
It happens.
I
If
will
you
try
kill
my
her.
best.
I'll kill you.
I would never do that.
I don't believe it. Whoa.
Where do we go?
I believe your friend has suggested that they find someone.
I'll go get my friend, and we'll meet you at the cathedral. Yes?
That sounds good. And as you hear her say that last one, you hear an explosion out in the distance.
What was that?
An explosion. I'm gonna go look.
You run outside of the bar and you look, and you see from the direction of the cathedral, a portion of the roof is blown apart. Burn marks have now surrounded a bit of the roofing, as it appears a blast of lightning had come out of nowhere and hit it. Which is strange. The sky isn't usually blue today.
There's a lot going on.
That is pretty tubular.
That's sick,
I've been
dude.
reading these old ancient terminology. And the tubular sounds like it's like great.
Ye Beowulf, 'tis tubular.
Where art thou tubularness?
How did lightning strike the building? But there's no clouds.
Yeah, aren't we underneath, like, aren't we in a cave, technically?
No, that was not right. You're in Elder Hollow. Elder
Oh,
Hollow
we're
is
back.
on the surface.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
We're
yeah.
back in the city that we ran into.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forget these things.
And you hear something
Why is this guy so clear?
reverberating from the cathedral.
That was the one place we were in, right?
Yeah.
Don't know. Round 2. Let's go towards it.
I'll get my friend and I'll meet you there. Don't get in trouble or do. I won't stop you.
Well, that depends. Is the other people with me?
Yes,
No.
Matka and Inaka are going with you.
I tried my
No.
best to not split party.
You begin.
After we split the party.
You guys are going to split, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You three begin making your way. It actually doesn't take too long for you to find Aziza, because as you start running back through the city, Aziza's running in the direction of the cathedral and kind of like, what's happening?
I don't know. It just exploded. Also, you want to do a job with me? That'd be really entertaining.
I think that takes a little more precedence.
Yeah, well, we're going there anyway. And we're going under it. So you want to come with me or no? You will get money.
Money always does sound good. How much money are we referring to?
It's in the gold section that I cannot remember, but it's a couple.
That's better than when I get paid here. Sure, yeah, I'll run with you.
Okay, let's go.
You begin making your way. You guys get there first. You, Matka, and Enoch. And as you get to the door, it's covered in those red runes still.
Shit.
I'm not touching that.
Matka and Enoch kind of stare at it and like, what do we... Enoch looks at you and is like, what do we do with this?
Well, if you touch it, something like goes on your hand or something. I don't know. You should try it.
That sounds like the opposite of something I want to try.
Well, our friend did it, and he's still fine.
Your friend? Which
Yep.
one?
Your guy's favorite.
And he's nowhere to be found right now. Brilliant. Okay.
But that's for unrelated reasons. Not because of the hand.
Well, I don't know if I want something to get on me, so I'm just gonna stand back with this one.
Well, I'm not there.
And Matka's like, I don't screw around with magic. I will leave that one there.
We just have to wait. Doesn't she have things on?
No,
Nope.
the captain does.
Oh,
Yes, but you have to make it there.
I know.
You eventually, Eden and Aziza run up. The door with the runes is sitting there in front of you.
And none of you have touched the door?
no.
I don't know if it is. I personally do not want to touch door.
It's a door.
Yeah, but it's...
Yes, but I may not know how to use magic, but I can tell there's something magical there, and I'm not willing to get blown up touching a door.
Is this the door I don't think this is the door. Didn't my captain have... My captain could open a door. She opened the door. Aziza, where's the captain?
Aziza looks at you and is like, oh, she was back at the quarters. We'll have to run back across the city.
You stay here. I'm gonna get the captain and see if I can drag her here.
Is that the only way to get through?
Could touch it.
Or you could touch the door, which, yeah, don't, or do. I'm not you.
What happens if you touch the door?
You get a thing on your hand, and then you can open the door.
Think of it as like a key that I don't want to have.
Why?
I don't know what it does. Fully. Our friend did it and it didn't do anything to him, but it's...
Oh, then why are you guys afraid? And then she reaches her hand out and touches the door. Oof.
She sighs.
She touches the door, and she kind of like freezes there for a second. Kind of the same thing that happened to Ruben, where he froze there, and you can tell something is happening,
You didn't
but
mention-
no one sees it. And she's just standing there with the hand on the door.
Knock knock, are you there?
And eventually those runes seal back onto the arm exactly like Ruben's did, and that eye appears, that 7 people eye. And she like steps back and is like,
You good, Aziza?
no.
With the crap it again.
No. But the door opens.
Oh, thank you.
Uh,
I guess I handed to you. That was pretty nice.
But I'm.
mm-hmm. Let's move on, please.
Okay. Anyway.
You guys begin making your way up.
Yeehaw.
It's strange to see the daylight coming through, because up until a few days ago it had been gray as could be. And that's how it used to be for
sunny.
And that's how it used to be for years. Like, you've never known it to have a blue sky.
Aziza, do you know why the sky is blue?
This just happened a couple days ago. It's kind of after you left.
What do you mean, a couple days ago?
It just happened.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's what's also been weird is some of the Raven Wings we haven't seen nearly as many as they used to be.
Are they allergic to the sun?
Not as far as we're aware. But if they are, I won't diss the fact we have a brand blue sky.
Okay, and we're gonna go underground and not see it for a while. Let's go!
Oh, it looks so good too.
Let's
Guys-
hope it stays that way.
You guys make your way up to the door of the cathedral.
Are those stupid statues still moving for me?
I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, actually, I don't need to
And
do
no,
that.
no.
Oh, heck yeah, brother. I only do roll 1 for that.
12.
Okay.
12.
12.
Okay.
Try 15.
15. You are fine.
Oh, heck
And
yeah.
Matka is fine.
Huh.
But you, Enoch, and Aziza are like, what is happening? As the statues seem to be moving. They're not moving towards you, but they're definitely like, they seem to be alive. And you see some of them like, on their statue pedestals kind of like move forward as far as they can, but not leaving. And the head that's above the doorway, that has now started to like snake outwards, but it is still not going out too far.
I don't like that.
But
What?
Matka and Eden just seem to, they are perfectly fine to it.
Are the statues moving?
A little bit, yeah.
Welcome to the world I lived a couple days ago.
These statues move?
Yeah.
They do. I believe them. Trust me, they do. It's really weird. It's happened to me. They're not right now, but they do. Also, let's just open this door and just push the door. I don't want to deal with this door. Just push the door.
Remember, you attempt to push the door and nothing happens.
How did we open the door last time?
Oh,
We didn't pull it. We pushed it.
I might have forgotten. It's been a bit. Are you sure? Because it'd be weird for knockers to be on. You know what? Sure, yeah.
Because there was no handle and there was only the knockers.
You pushed the door open and the hole that you remember where the altar was and it had sealed up after you guys had left. There is now a gaping hole where that used to be.
This hole grew in size.
Purple crystalline gems seem to be lining pieces of it.
Is it iridium?
You recognize this because of what you saw down below in the caves before. Something had like burrowed its way through much of the area.
Oh no.
Oh, so it wasn't something that burrowed. It was a lightning bolt.
You don't know.
So is it like similar length or size of the hole that we saw down there?
Yes, and the staircase is wrecked to get down there.
So it wasn't I mean, it could still be a creature, very much so, but this hole matches the one that we saw down there.
You guys have all moved forward towards the altar to look down.
I'm having a good time.
There are big monsters, scary monsters down there. Monsters that if you just look at and you mess up, you just get knocked out. So be careful.
I need all of you to make a perception check.
Piss ass.
18 plus 4. 22.
22.
7.
You're too busy looking at the hole. Enoch walks up to one of the crystals and starts taking a look at it. Her hand is gloved. She's taking a look at it. What is this? But you hear behind you a hissing noise.
I have ears. No, I'm just kidding.
I can hear.
This is news!
I can hear.
What are these things?
And you see Matka turn around and just kind of like pat you on the shoulder. You might have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
And Aziza turns around and is like, oh, that's bad.
This is a big hole.
So it's behind me.
Yes.
I'm going to turn around.
Sitting inside, in top of where the banisters used to be, 2 giant wings have planted themselves in the ceiling. 2 claws have got themselves like propped up like on the banister, and one of them's underneath it, kind of gripping into it, as the body of this metallic dragon stands above you.
I'm sorry. A dragon?
A dragon, not. You can definitely tell it's not adult. It's nowhere near the size of the stories you've heard. But this is definitely a dragon.
This is a big hole.
And you see those purple crystalline structures are kind of like buried beneath some of the black. It's strange. It doesn't have scales. Instead, it has like this black metallic root system that appears to be on it, going off of its body, and even its tail seems to come out kind of like a root system instead of just a regular like sharp tail. Its antlers come off like roots of a tree structure too, as it just kind of sits there staring right at you.
I think we gotta roll for initiative.
What do you want to do?
I don't know if we can run away from that thing.
As it is blocking your exit.
What's the people's names?
Matka, Aziza, and Enoch.
And do you guys have range? Anything we can do here? That we need to attack. It's blocking exit.
Enoch looks at you. What are you talking about? What the? She pulls out her bow and immediately like draws it, but keeps her bow like steady, but does not fire. You are currently you are in a locked eye contest.
This
currently.
hole is really big.
Can it speak or no?
You do not know.
Hola.
Can I try to speak to it?
You can try to.
Because
Speak
I do have
Do you have Draconic?
I think I do.
Let me check Kuma.
I think I also have Draconic, actually.
You do have Draconic. You do have Draconic. How many people have Draconic? You have Draconic.
It's
Okay.
just like a weird language, so obviously I had to choose
Matka
it.
and Enoch do not, but Aziza does. And so does Eden. Which makes sense, they're both Yuan-Ti.
Yeah. That's kind of why I chose it.
Hi. Just like. Do you understand me?
Yes, I do understand you.
Nice.
Heck yeah!
He's talking to me. You guys don't understand, but he does he understands.
Aziza
me.
turns to you and is like, I understand.
Oh, you speak dragon.
I do speak dragon.
This hole is big.
What?
You hear the voice of the dragon behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What
What the heck is that?
What is your intentions with us?
I'm a little hungry.
We could
And I'm
play
a little
just 2
teapot.
routes. We could play just 2 routes, my friend. You could either leave, or if you come for us, I don't think you're gonna come out alive.
Why is there a dragon?
You see him hop down from his thing, and it makes this sizable clatter as it's metal against stone. Again, it's not scale, it's something much thicker. He's like, but why would I let you run away? My food has walked directly into somewhere I would like to hunt.
Isn't the chase more exciting?
Can the Russian lady, can she speak dragon?
Nope.
No.
That dragon's calling you weak.
Matka turns to you and is like...
I
just
look
like...
at the dragon, you've already made your fate.
you just see Matka kind of like... crack her knuckles and's like, I will show him what weak looks like.
The dragon thinks that they can eat us and beat us.
Really? She walks forward to the dragon. The dragon's like, you're coming directly to me. And she grabs its head. Oh no. And attempts to, like, twist it. And the dragon just kind of is like... And slams down on its chin. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Shit.
9. Oh, yeah, you.
Oh, good. I have 4 different things I need to run now. Solid! I don't have enough to do! I will be using Playground of the Mind for this one. I won't be. I'm not using the terrain for this.
Oh, okay.
And do not forget you are surrounded by pews with metal bodies in all of them.
Wait, what?
This is the. Don't forget, this is where the. All the Warforged bodies and the Children of the Legion bodies are just on either side of you.
Are they alive?
No, they're dead.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa.
This
is really cool.
Okay, so this will be A, M, E. You?
22.
Well, okay.
Alright, cool.
Alright. You?
9.
Oh yeah, these are the new dice I got.
Okay.
Ooh, pretty. They are pretty.
Oh, well, everyone except for one person will be going before the dragon.
Is it Enoch?
No, wait. Everyone's going before the dragon. Speaking of Enoch. So, Kayla, you are actually at the top. Or Eden, you are at the top.
You go, girl.
You go, girl. Get it. Slay.
Slay.
Slay the dragon.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I run up to the side of the dragon.
Okay.
And then what?
Give it a kiss.
You're gonna give it a...
Give it a little smooch. I will attack it with my axe.
Okay, you can attempt to swing at it.
Do I have advantage? Do I have advantage?
Why do you
I
have
want
advantage?
I'm dealing with the one woman.
You are not flanking it as of current. You run up right beside her.
Shit. 13.
13 does not hit.
I feel like it has like a 22 and I'm gonna be upset.
You have another hit? You have 2 more hits.
Oh yeah, I knew how
Wait,
to.
where's this enemy? I don't know if, like, can we put it, like, here for...
Nope.
I mean, I can, but I mean, like I said, I'm not using actual terrain. It's...
I was doing it more for myself so I can visualize, like, for, like...
Oh.
For, like, flanking, like...
Okay. Yep.
So my second roll is a miss. My
We'll
third
put this one
roll
here for now.
didn't roll.
What do you mean it didn't roll?
Was on the. It landed right next to their dice, so it was like in the middle of 2 numbers. So I have to re-roll it, but I did. Do I add the hit?
Do you add the hit?
No, I don't. I don't do that. Shut up.
There we go.
19.
Thank you.
19? Yeah, that does not hit.
Don't mind.
Fuck.
What was the other one? Or is that the only hit you had got
Yeah.
off?
So do I just add my strength for my bonus, or do I add the
For your
6?
bonus action? Yeah, because you don't have the... It's just the 6.
Oh, so it's 6?
Or...
No.
So, whatever your proficiency bonus is what you add to it. For your bonus.
I know, but it's my bonus, so I didn't know if I actually added that or not. So.
It's just a proficiency bonus. So I think currently it's like a 3, so you get +3 to it.
Oh. So it is just 3. Because I get +6 for my rolls.
How... That's for hitting it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So it's that?
It's just +3. It's +6. It's +6 for your regular
So
attack.
it is that. Okay. Yeah, it's 19.
Okay. And this is your bonus one?
Yeah.
Yeah. You run up to it, and while Matka's, like, currently, like, kind of, like, trying to hold herself up a little bit underneath the chin, because it wasn't a real attack, you run up to it and attempt to swing, and you go, Gah! Nothing hits.
Good.
It scrapes off. You just make a shriek, like a metal shrieking noise as it just bounces off the scales, and the dragon just kind of sitting there like, yep.
Get it.
Ascada did. Okay, so now we move on to Aziza. Aziza is actually going to run up with you if you want to move other snake person on the other side of Motka. No. Again. That one does hit. That one does not hit. Yeah, that one does not hit. So, that does a... Perfect. Okay. That is their turn. You see Aziza run up, and with the first swing misses, or like scrapes off the side of the scales, but the second one does pierce into it, like in between some of the sections of the roots, and you see a little bit of a purplish blood, and you see the dragon like reel back a little. It's like
Rude.
yes. The next one is Motka.
Go, Noctka, go.
Motka is going to attempt to grapple his head. Motka grapples his head. You just see as Motka kind of reaches her arms, which again she's pretty sizable. So since this is a young dragon, she gets her arms all the way around its head and kind of locks it in place. And now its mouth is caught.
Amen.
And now he is there was something specific about that. And now the dragon is currently trying to pull up from Motka, but Motka is digging into the ground, holding the dragon's head in place. And now it goes to Matthew.
I'm going to try to hit it with my Thunder Fist.
Thunder Fist?
I'm
Yeah.
sure
Okay.
that's not going to be a problem with metal scales.
You run up to attack it.
Can I get the plus?
I just need to be reminded that is lightning damage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's thunder. I'm only assuming it's lightning.
A nat 20.
A natural 20.
Yeah.
Kick it in his knees.
So you... Okay.
You just
Now this-
run up to that boy and you're just like, boom!
It's gonna go weird.
It is gonna get weird. You do hit. You run up and you smack into it with your hand. And the electricity charges off and ripples against its hide. Nothing. It does not seem to be phased by the lightning side
Did
of
you
the damage.
break its bone or something?
But
Good
do
Do
golly.
you have physical damage that goes with that?
You're punching it.
Counts as a simple melee weapon. While you aren't holding anything in it, and it deals 1d8 thunder damage on a hit.
Oh, it's thunder damage.
Yeah.
Now that'll do damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that'll be... Yeah, there's a distinction there.
Oh, okay.
Thunder versus lightning. So that'll be... That's okay, that's definitely one hit, and that's a crit, so that's double the dice on that hit.
Roll again.
Yep.
Yeah. 13.
13 does not hit.
And then I can do for a bonus just whatever my strength modifier is.
Unless you have 2-weapon fighting, it'll be whatever your proficiency bonus is.
I have 2 weapon fighting.
Let me double check. I do not believe so, because you are an artificer, so you do not have that feat. No.
Okay, so I just use my strength modifier?
Yeah, and this is your shield, remember.
Okay. Yeah. 14.
No. But you still do damage with that crit.
And how does that work?
2d8. And...
Plus my 3, right?
Yeah, what specifically... So you ran up on which side?
I just put you right here. Which way do you want to go?
Be more tactical. On the right side.
You're going on the right side?
Yeah.
And is there something you were specifically aiming at since Matka has his head in a headlock?
Like the throat.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So you do the... How much damage did you do?
Oh, let me roll. You said 2d8s and then it's what, plus my 3?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a d8 I can...
Plus your strength modifier,
The d8 is the d8?
which is 2, so it's plus 2.
2d8
Plus 2.
5 to 7 plus
2.
9.
9. Okay. You run up and you punch it in the neck with... And it's with such force that it, like, seems to break some of the root section, stabbing into its throat. And you feel it, like, you see it, like, writhe a little bit with that, but it's still locked down thanks to Matka. You have enacted bleeding on it.
Ooh.
For...
I also got these.
For 1 round, so... By the end of... By its next turn...
They're cyberpunk dice.
It'll use all the bleeding will be caused to it. Yes. So I believe that is the end of you, which means it is now its turn.
Good.
And it's going to try to, like... It's currently grappled with its head, so it's going to try to rip its head out of Matka's grasp. Actually, no! No, it is not. No, it is not.
It's not.
It is going to actually... You see its body charge up with electricity.
Oh.
Oh no.
And all of a sudden it goes... over top of... in front of the altar. It's a blast of lightning seems to move it from that to that point.
Max.
Yeah. And now there's 4 of you sitting right next to each other. As it drops its jaw and opens up, I need everyone here to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry. What now?
Oh no. A dexterity saving throw. Oh no. That makes sense.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Huh. I got a 5.
Yeah, we ain't doing too well now.
Oh, I don't
Heck
have
yeah.
enough dice for this.
I don't even have enough dice for it. Calm down. Why can I...
Ooh, that's gonna be nasty. Actually, yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Does that count as an attack when you do that?
It is an attack, yes.
It says, creature hit by your gauntlet has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you until your next turn.
Yes, but as this is a cone and not a specific attack,
Oh,
Yeah,
it
this
is
is like
not
an
going to be
area.
effective.
Oh,
attack.
okay.
One of us is gonna be dead. I'm gonna laugh.
It raises its jaw down to the ground and like charges up this electricity, and you see the purple gems and purple lightning seem to like swirl around it into its neck beneath all the roots, and it launches a blast of lightning. Everybody except Enoch, which manages to dodge out of the way, takes 60 damage.
60?
Yes.
Mamma mia!
And you see, as it does that, that purple glow in all of its gems seems to dissipate immediately.
Oh, it has like a recharge rate. Interesting.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah, 60 damage to everybody. Which means... Oh, this is beautiful. And now it is Enoch's turn. It is Enoch's turn, which Enoch technically was supposed to do beforehand, so I screwed up on that one. Oh, what a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, I gotta love being a rogue, though, for poor Enoch. She's gonna try to fire with her bow.
Do it again, you won't.
She can't. She just can't.
Also, she's like right next to it now.
Yes. But she'll be backing away towards you guys. And as she backs away, she like takes an arrow and fires it, and then it just bounces off of its metal frame. As the dragon now is sitting there, kind of
Menacingly.
a little bit, the smoke coming off of it, thanks to its attack. Your turn. Yes, as you feel a little bit of that electricity like still zapping on you. It was quite a nasty hit. And even the doors behind you, you won't have to worry about the doors anymore. There's no doors.
Oh.
It's, a few of the statues are kind of screwed up too, so. Oh, and it needed to take. Nice, you're bleeding maxed out damage-wise.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke as my first action.
No.
No.
It has to be specifically an attack against you. And it's a reaction.
No, just as the creature that damaged you.
Yes, but if you look at this... Well, if that's the case, actually don't do it on your action. After the dragon would have gone, you would have done the damage. You would have used Hellish Rebuke immediately.
What?
Because it's a reaction save, not an action.
Is it not?
No, casting time is one reaction, which means it is in response to something.
Oh.
So when it did that, you would have done the Hellish Rebuke then. I will allow you to do it, because you didn't know.
That's fine.
Never mind.
That's fine, whatever. Listen, I'd love to run up on it, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Like I said, the gems are no longer glowing.
Yay. I'm so
If that adds any
excited.
debate with your
No.
plan.
No, it doesn't.
What, 5 of us if we get into a position?
You just see it as the lightning is like, it's not even, it used to be generating lightning between the different pieces of metal, it is not doing that
I
anymore.
guess I'll run up on it.
You run up on it?
Sure. Yay. Yay. Nope. 19?
19 does not hit.
No, I did not hit.
Okay. You are adding 6 to your attacks? Okay. Yeah, it does not hit. You run up and attempt to swing at it again, but his head is just like dodging out of the way as your blades just continue to miss. Do not forget, you do have the character of Acid Spray.
I noticed that, but no.
Okay. And now it is good old Aziz's turn. I've lost my dice. Aziza runs up with you. You know, that's all Aziza did. Aziza runs up with you and also attempts to swing at it and is just not hitting. It is now Motka's turn and she runs up and is attempting to...
You get to the side of it, put in a flanking.
That'd be really far. I don't think she can do that.
No, she won't be able to get her. She'll be put her just like another square down. But yeah, that'll be as far as she can go this round.
Okay.
She runs up and punches into it with her blade, with her gauntlets that she has on.
This is going really well.
No, it's not. It's not going well for anyone. Oh no. Oh no. She attempts to like punch forward at it, and as you hear it, the metal against the metal wasn't even the worst part. You hear this crack go through the air, and you see a little bit of the metal like dig into where she had hit, and her wrist kind of like, it's not an angle it's not supposed to be at anymore. And she kind of like takes a second back, and she takes her upper fist and attempts to swing
Nothing that a short rest can
and
do.
misses. Yeah, other than that, short rest can fix.
That's fine.
Except it will no longer do that. So yeah, Matka has also failed to do anything. Now it's your turn, Matthew. Go on, Kuma.
I'm gonna
Hit it.
Run up to it. And try.
I haven't even made the DC that hard.
I'm gonna run up and
Julian,
try to punch it.
We can't even hit it with a 19. What do you mean you haven't made it that hard?
Yeah, but it was based off of your +6. Like, you have a decent chance of hitting it.
Clearly not.
I'm gonna go up and try to hit it. 20.
That hits.
No, not
It's a
20. No, not 20. 14 plus.
Which if you guys get flanking, it'll be a lot easier to hit.
Teleport.
No, a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
The
Nope.
AC is a 20.
I think my bonus action, I got my, I got my Boots of the Winding Path. As a bonus action, you can teleport up to 15 feet. To an unoccupied space. You must have occupied that space at some point.
Okay.
We were on that side when we started out.
Okay.
So can I use an extra 3 spots to get behind it?
Yeah.
1.
You can, it teleports, right?
Yeah.
I would say you can just, it was not even going 3 spots, you can just go, like,
Okay.
teleport right behind it.
Okay.
So you just kind of, like, click your heels together and it's like, right behind it.
And I still got to attack for that. For my first attack, 'cause I got a 20. No, not 20, but.
Yeah.
So was that D8 plus 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Now you will have flanking since he's on the other side.
He will have advantage, though.
You will both have advantage.
Oh, will we?
6 plus 3? 9.
Next round, obviously.
Yeah.
9? Okay.
I have to use big brain.
I have to use big smart brain.
The dragon is now going to begin its turn.
Yay.
It's now going to decide which one of you it wants to hit. There's only 4 of you within range. So... Eeny, meeny... It is hitting Mimi.
Oh.
Or is it going to try to hit Minnie? As it like rips its head around, it's like it turns around to face you after you hit it, and it's going to attempt to bite you.
Oh.
Breaks its teeth.
The word being attempt. 17?
No.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, brother.
It's going to take a claw swipe at Matka.
And it's out of here.
As it takes the claw swipe to Matka as it's trying to bite you, it just overswings because he was trying to do both at the same time. It was an honestly rather bad decision on its part.
Stupid dragon.
But it then all of a sudden it's as it misses, it then realizes that and takes its full weight of its body and slams it back down on Matka.
Poor woman.
And yeah, that's a da and it's not good.
Those your new dice?
Yeah, I'm using the ones you gave me.
Oh.
It takes the claw and hits Matka. Matka is now down.
Oh. Which one's that?
Bye-bye, funny colors, man.
The giant Goliath woman got crushed really quickly. She's now going to be in a very bad spot. Enoch is now going to take what she can try to do. That hits. And both... Okay, so she hits twice. Damage.
Oh.
Nope, I'm an idiot. She's a rogue.
So is that
She
crit?
misses.
Nope. You did bring up a good point, one that I completely forgot about. You're near it. I think that gives her sneak attack.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. She pulls back an arrow and fires it, and it just goes straight into its chest, and it's like, it goes in deep. Like, you can barely see the arrow feathers, like, sticking out of its armor. And you can see it, like, recoil back a little bit as it turns to face you guys again. Back to the top of the cave. You get advantage now.
Yay! Can I use my spell as a bonus? My poison? Or does it have to be, like, an actual?
It is an actual attack.
But I'll still have my extra and bonus?
No.
I don't want to do that then.
I'd give you the bonus, but I wouldn't give you the extra.
No, I'll just swing away.
Yep, and you now have advantage.
Swing. Oh, nope. Okay. I got 1 and a 2.
Get 2 20s.
Net 20.
Nice.
So 26.
That hits.
I'm sorry. And then bonus is no. So.
Okay. So with the nat 20, you crit, and since you're behind it, you'll be hitting its back right leg.
Okay. So it's 1d8. Do I get 2? Because it's a crit.
Hang on, I'm thinking, because I'm an idiot. Hang on. Yeah, it'll be 2 dice.
Okay.
I completely forgot what was happening.
10.
10?
10.
Okay.
I'm doing so well today. It's great.
And as you do that, you hit it in its leg, and you definitely hit into between some of those those metallic roots and scales, and you feel you cut deep with that one as its leg kind of just goes a little limp onto the ground. That back right leg. You have reduced its speed.
Ooh.
It is now Aziza's turn. She will also be getting advantage because I'm working advantage a little differently if it's a bigger creature. An 8, a 7, a 5, and a 3. Woo!
Yay!
Aziza does jack shit! Matkas needs to make an F saving throw. Hey, it's a success. Woo.
Success.
Nice! Your turn.
Attack it.
Good, are ya?
And you know, 20.
I keep forgetting Enoch goes before.
Choose your poison. Which one?
18. No, 19. No.
Nope. And that's with advantage?
Yeah. Oh, 19 plus 6, so 25.
That hits.
Okay, and then I'll try to hit with my advantage.
Huh?
Try to hit with my shield.
Okay.
I got an 18 and a 19.
That does not hit.
I don't get like any hard plus with my strength.
Oh,
It would
plus
just
your
be your-
proficiency.
Yeah, so
So it wouldn't
20
be
or
like your
21.
plus 6.
Okay, then yeah, that would hit. I thought you were already adding it.
no, no,
Sorry.
no, it's all good. Let's see. So I get the D8 plus 3.
I casually roll. I got a 20. What is this?
A waste of 20 is what that is.
So
I just dropped it in.
7 plus 3 equals 10.
10 damage?
And then with the shield is a D6, right?
Yes.
Do you another one?
I got the D6. 4.
Oh, it's not a crit, yeah.
No. Okay.
14 damage.
Wow.
I'm gonna have Enoch go in her correct order. Okay, now that one hits. I can only do it once. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And that'll be plus the actual damage. Come on. Silly game.
Silly rabbit.
Tricks are for kids!
Tricks are for kids.
Another nice arrow placement just goes sinking into it.
Ooh.
It is. I gotta do my wizardry. There we go. Bam. Okay, it is now the dragon's turn.
Dragon.
As you notice, as the turns go on, there's a little bit of light going back into the gems.
Oh, no.
Is going to now decide which one of you guys to hit. It is cannot go after Enoch because it's too far out of range. You might. Okay. Oh no.
Not Aziza!
Yeah, that hits.
No!
Did you do the disadvantage? Because after I hit it, anyone else you attack, you get disadvantage.
Oh, do I get disadvantage? You. It still hits.
Okay. At least,
Well-
at least.
That's it. One claw strike slams into Aziza.
No!
Doing
Don't kill her.
I tried.
I tried.
not down yet. But then another attack is going for her. Misses.
Whoa.
Last attack. It's really going for Aziza. That one does hit.
No!
And Aziza is down.
No, my Aziza.
So Aziza is now down. 2 of your members are currently down. You still get advantage purely because she's on the other side of you. Which, speaking of, it's your turn.
time
As you
to-
see Aziza get the dragon grabs her, lifts her into the air, slams her 3 times into the ground. And her body just kind of falls into the ground a little bloodied.
That's rude.
Or a lot bloodied.
A lot. Just a little. It's merely a flesh wound.
The scales are a bit cracked also.
Oh no. Oh no. What's 17 plus 16? It's above 20. I hit that one. Nope. Ah!
How dare you?
And, oh, a 20. Not nat. It's fine.
That'll still hit though.
So I hit 2 times.
2 times?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll the damage.
It is. Would I do plus 3 on the separate ones because they're.
Yes. So it's 6 plus whatever you've rolled.
15.
15 damage?
Mm-hmm. It's almost better than getting like a crit and doing 2 dice and then just adding 3.
Yeah, that's...
Which is weird.
Yeah, double dice is usually better for that.
Yeah. Matthew!
No, actually it's Aziza. Aziza has to roll.
20.
Yes, Aziza is now, like...
And doesn't she already get crits for being in sneak attack?
Aziza?
Yeah.
No, Aziza's the one that got down. Just got down.
Aziza's the one that got ruined.
Oh, okay.
But, that means, on that though, she is at 1 health point. You just see her go... and she can't do anything this
Nothing
round.
a long rest can't heal. It's fine.
Matka has to make another death saving throw. It's not good. It's not good. It's your turn.
I'm gonna try to hit it.
Okay.
19 plus 6, 25. 19 plus 6, 25.
25?
And then we're gonna go with the good old shield. Wait, since my sanctuary is a bonus action, can you do that or no? Don't know how that works.
Repeat?
My sanctuary is a bonus action, my spell.
Mm-hmm.
So are you able to do that?
As long as you don't attack on the bonus action, yeah.
If I put the sanctuary on someone else.
It still takes up your bonus action and casting range. You can cast it on somebody else.
So I was going to attack twice and then cast it on the one with only 1 health.
Aziza?
Yeah.
Okay, Aziza now has Sanctuary on her.
Just added, just in case, because... So... I can roll for my 2 attacks. So... D8 plus 3 with my D8. Oh, here's your D20.
Oh, thanks. Forgot about it.
6 plus 3 equals 9, and 7 plus 3 equals 10.
10?
10 plus 9.
Okay. It is not looking good. And it's like those 2 thunder punches, like because of how you like punch and it's a thunder thing, it's like it's denting the armor inwards on itself, and since its scales is just going into its flesh immediately. It does put it at Enoch's turn, who is going to attempt to fire. I need to roll a percentile.
Oh.
Okay, the arrow goes wide. It does not hit anyone. But it was not good.
She got in that one. Oh my gosh!
Now the dragon gets to go. It is not aware that Aziza is back out.
Good.
Which means even odd.
Shit.
She's claimed odd.
So it's attacking me?
It is attacking you.
Oh, I thought it was going.
Oh. Did you 28 hit?
Yeah.
Let's see who's attacking next round. Yep. Yep. And last one. It's hitting her.
Should roll disadvantage.
Yeah, it would roll as disadvantage, but it still hits her.
Oh, okay.
But you... It's a good thing you said that. 'Cause otherwise... That'd have been bad. That'd have been very bad. That'd have been very bad. Okay, so... It is attempting to swing at you, and it did the damage, so it's now about to do, 13 damage.
I am knocked down.
What?
Okay. And it turns around, and the sanctuary, unfortunately... No, it still remains because it's not a concentration. That's dumb. It goes to you, and it does 15 damage to you.
Reaction.
You have a reaction? Oh, you're going to use Hellish Rebuke on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
Say 13.
have to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Did you do 13 damage?
15 damage to you.
No, 15. Sorry. And then...
I have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Yeah. You fail?
It even has super high dexterity!
Did you
Oh.
fail?
Yeah! Oh no.
What does that mean?
The funny thing is, even if it succeeded,
You're still taking damage.
it's still getting hurt.
16.
So as it hits you, it slams into you with its claw and it knocks you down. As it swings to hit you, it hits you, and then all of a sudden, flames spiral around it, purple flames that just kind of crawl up its arm. How do you want to finish this?
It's a fire. I can't control what it does.
Kind of, you can.
Fire's gonna go up to its arms and then go to, like, its chest area and just, like, burn into the chest, kind of, like, towards where, like, the heart would be,
Okay.
and just melts straight to the heart. So it's just poof, just blood.
Yeah, so the metal on the arms drip and fall into the ground as that's what the scales are made of, and the flesh on its body just kind of opens up, and the flames are of such a heat that it's disintegrating when it's hitting it pretty much immediately, but still, much of the organs are just kind of spill out onto the ground as the dragon falls dead, its mouth just open. However, everyone is still hurt. We are not out of initiative order yet. Aziza is going to get up and run to you, and then realize there's not a lot she can try to do.
There's nothing any of us can do. None of us have medic.
That's not even the biggest issue. Like, if any of you had electricity, that would have done something. But Matka's going to try to and
She's dead.
okay. Keepsake's gonna run up. Enoch's gonna run up and take a look at you, and is actually going to attempt to try to do something. Whipping out a set of lockpick tools, she's able to kind of crack you open a little bit, and seeing as because what's happened with those claw hits, it just it screwed up your insides a little bit, but it means it just needs a little bit of alignment. So she pops it open, and using some of the thieves' tools, she's able to just kind of slick it back in place. You are stabilized. You don't have a hit point, but you are not dying. But that'll also make it go to Kayla.
I guess I'll go over to...
Matka and try to help her.
I guess. I don't have any medic, though, so...
You can try. Well, you don't have medicine?
Oh, I'll get disadvantage on that. Oh, thank goodness.
You will get disadvantage on a medicine roll since you do not have proficiency and you're working on this person.
What would I do, then? There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do. You
No.
can try.
That's the buff Russian woman too.
Yeah. I don't want to get a nat 1, because I'm going to kill her.
Do it.
That.
I mean, what chance are you getting that one?
Apparently not very high. 8.
8. You attempt to get through the armor, but it's you can't really. You have no idea what you're doing, so you're not adding to the situation. You're not taking away from it. You just aren't doing anything basically. Aziza's turn, so Aziza's gonna limp over to and try to help you. Also, if you want, that'll give it a. Since you will be working together,
Yeah.
she will get advantage.
Okay.
Aziza will stabilize Matka. Which was good because it was really good that happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now two of you are currently you're down, but you are definitely as you guys are licking your wounds, you hear activity going on outside, not into the hole, outside, and you see
Is it real?
the captain rushing in
Oh.
with a few of the other gnolls, and one of them being of appears to be of some clerical. And they see the dragon in front of them. Which, speaking of, I need to look at something real quick. The dragon has now died.
Whoopsie. I can't do that again until I get a long rest.
That was pretty close.
It's a good ability. I'm glad I chose that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a reaction. I thought I could get hit, and then like next round I could be like, oh,
Yeah.
fire. But it's a.
But it worked pretty good this way.
Let's see, so this one was a youngin'.
It was young.
As
I'm
you
so
guys
happy.
turn to look back, you realize there's a bit of a black, bloody ooze that is like hitting all of you. And it's instead of like stretching past you, it starts swirling around all five of you. And then slowly like being absorbed into the skin, or in your case, absorbed in, and you're out right now. But when you wake up, you will have your coloration of the core will have changed slightly.
Okay.
You will have everyone will have actually evolved in some way. Everyone gets draconic senses. Everyone has blind sight of up to 10 foot now.
What does this stuff mean?
You guys get blind sight up to 10 foot, which blind sight means like if things are in total darkness and you can't see anything, you still actually have the ability to see around 10 foot in front of you.
Oh.
So even if you're like your eyes are to gouge out, you can still see.
You add that for us, or do we have to
That I cannot add for you.
Okay.
So do you need your journal?
Oh, okay, we can. I have.
Okay.
I didn't know if we could add it in.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Yeah, certain things are not programmed yet in D&D Beyond.
So you said what? Blind sight?
Blind sight with a range of up to 10 foot. Which will also allow you to see things that are behind cover in that range. So for example, if someone's behind a wall and you're on the other side of that wall and it's within the blind sight range, you could literally just go punch through the wall and grab the person.
Also, it can see through walls as long as they're within,
You can detect them, yeah.
as long as they're within 10 feet.
Yes. And you can see invisible creatures that are within 10 feet of you.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
I
That is
just-
also not the only thing you get.
Oh.
You both get advantage on perception checks.
Oh.
This cancels it out.
It
It literally
does.
cancels it out.
For you, Madka, Aziza,
What was it? Perception?
yeah, and Enoch, you now have, I would have said scales, but you do not have scales. Instead, parts of your skin now have that, specifically your feet, because that's what they were originally affected. You now have like this metallic rootish growth that has now grown on your feet because of this, and you feel it kind of inside, and it reaches your eyes, and your eyes are now. Actually, it doesn't really affect you. But with Madka, her eyes now take on the slit-like appearance. And there's a little bit of some black veinage going up the legs along with that. With you, however, like I said, the core has become... your core has now emanates purple energy, thanks to this. But also, kind of the metal around that has gone from that solid gold that you used to have has now become a bit of a blackened gold that now emanates from there.
Ooh.
I should have taken a thing where my arm gets infected. That would have been perfect for this.
So yeah, the gift of draconic senses. Congratulations on killing a dragon.
We did it.
That was a close one.
We did it.
We did it.
It's like you got down. I was like, oh no.
But it's like a sin. We were at the very end. Like I did so much damage.
You
to that
did.
thing.
You did a lot.
Consistently, I was hitting it pretty much every time. I'm just glad that the other character as well, other than the Russian lady.
Yeah. I'll also give you guys an additional 5 foot of movement for this
So-
because of the type of dragon you killed.
How do we change that?
Just add that to your list of stuff.
Okay.
So that means you guys will be moving a little faster. You got a little bit of that lightning in you.
Ooh.
Which also for you, the inside of your core now, normally it used to be a stable thing.
Yeah.
Now it moves a little bit awkwardly, and there's like that purple lightning is now like going on to the other
Okay.
blackened parts. It's not. It doesn't appear to be a problem, but it does exist.
Okay.
The clerics proceed to heal everyone as this is going on.
Are we going to max?
No, you will not be going to max. You will be getting specifically to bring you awake. You will be getting. Why did I do that? You'll be getting 12 hit points. And Ziza will be getting. Not Ziza. Matka will be getting. 14 hit points. So, both of you are now awake. With the dragon's corpse just sitting there. The blood seeming to have gone out of it, but the organs are still definitely there.
This is a hole in just. It's a mess.
Melted metal everywhere, thanks to your hellish rebuke.
Gave it a warning. I gave it the opportunity to leave.
You're like laying there, like I did warn it.
The captain looks at all of you and is like, "We are in your debt. Thank you for handling the dragon.
You're welcome.
I don't know if our people would have been able to handle something like this as it rushed in."
I could do it again.
Why are you back here?
Well, we got hired by someone else.
Yeah.
To kill something.
We have mission
Okay.
from, you might have heard the name, Nox.
What does Noxus want in my area?
Something underneath this. He wants information on someone to die or something, you know, the good stuff.
I forget things I don't know yet.
He wants info and he wants the underside cleared. So, kill?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I have. So,
Yeah,
As
I
long
you
don't
as
know,
it's-
Anything
couldn't-
else I forgot, so.
We'll start setting up some of our people up here, just to keep a lookout on things. You guys are pretty banged up. I'd suggest going back into town.
we didn't even enter! We didn't even go down the hole and we're already, like, almost dead.
We'll try to take care of it from here.
Okay. Back to an inn.
Gotta get healed now, or long rest.
Long rest awaits us!
You guys, you may be physically tired, but you know you will not be able to go to sleep just yet.
Yeah.
You're definitely beat to garbage.
Yeah.
But there's like a slight bit of adrenaline in you that'll carry you for at least another hour. But you make your way back to the inn. And Zosh sees you come through. He's like, "Wow, you look like shit."
We just beat up a dragon. Shut your face.
A dragon?
I
Yeah.
punched it like 5-6 times. I was denting it.
I didn't think there were very many left of those guys.
Well,
What
there's
kind was it?
one left. He had metal It was a lightning dragon, I think. He had metal scales, these purple lightning crystals.
Sure it wasn't blue or bronze if it was lightning?
Purple? Was it a purple?
It was a blackened metal with purple gems.
Yeah, but when he did the lightning thing, it was purple lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's purple lightning.
But it's not a blue dragon or a bronze dragon.
I wasn't really paying attention to the scales. It was metal.
Interesting. I've never heard of a metal dragon like that.
Well, there's one less of them now.
You guys hungry? Well, not you. You don't get anything.
Got any motor oil?
You guys. You know, last I
Any
checked,
nuts and
no.
bolts? Like, any, like,
Got the extra metal I can consume.
I'm like Iron Giant.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
If you want nuts and bolts, pretty sure Click Scale might be able to help you out. He runs the fabric eye that we have here.
There you go. Get your food source. Num num.
But if it costs money, I'm not.
Pretty sure you might be able to get like if it's just scrap metal, it won't be expensive. I mean, it'll be like paying for a meal. You know, something that other normal people do.
I'd refused.
Never.
Suit yourself.
I don't need it to survive.
What would you want?
Dude.
Chicken fingers.
Just- We don't serve chicken fingers.
Good old
We do
drow
serve-
fingers.
We do serve drow fingers. Let me grab some of those.
Oh my goodness, you should have seen it. The dragon punched me? Is that the right word for it? Whatever. And like his arm just right into flames, and then it went to his chest, and he burned. I don't know what happened.
And metal scales.
Yeah,
That's an impressive
It-
flame you're able to create.
melted all of the metal.
Wow.
Poor Russian lady got beat up.
Matka is looking a little defeated right now.
No, I was ready to see something.
Matka got ruined.
I go up to her and pat her shoulder. You want any food? Vodka? I have a lot.
Ale. Ale is what I would like. Something strong.
I'll get your strongest drink.
My strongest?
I'll get. I'm cannot English apparently. I'll get you the strongest drink we have.
Thank you.
Okay.
She just kind of sits at a table. And, you know, kind of looks around and is like, woof. Aziza also sits down just at another table. And you're all looking rather defeated. And eventually, food is brought out to all of you. It's going to take, like, 8 silver off of you guys. Except you.
Not me.
Not me.
Not today.
Not today.
I'll bring the drink over to the woman.
Matka takes the drink and just downs it in one, like, pretty much one gulp, because even the biggest cups they have there doesn't really, like, it's still small in her hands.
I'm gonna get another one.
She puts a gold on the table and just kind of just rubs her face for a gauntlet. Her arm is now, like, with the healer was able to fix her arm, but there's,
That
even
poor
though there's
lady.
success for some of you, others of you are just,
Yeah.
you guys are just drained.
Poor woman. Hey, maybe we'll fight something else at some point, and she will one punch the creature.
So now what?
Hang on. But it was still recording.
Oh, okay.
Because Streamlabs is just a little silly. Yeah, so after you guys have eaten, the wave of tiredness and the adrenaline has definitely faded out. If you guys wish to take a rest, your rooms are still available to you.
Sleep.
Can I sleep in the back storage area?
Josh looks at you and is like, yes, you can sleep in the back storage area. I need to start turning. I need to like turn that into a room. Get a key for that.
Just for me?
More of so that you pay me, but
Oh, come on. I
Oh,
helped with food.
hey now.
I helped free.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, I got to save money for armor.
Okay. Sleepy.
You guys begin to take your long rest. Your long rest is still technically pretty small since you're a machine, but everybody else takes their full 8 hours. You wake up after 4 hours. Is there anything you'd like to do? There's noticeably less items in the room every time you go to sleep in this area.
What?
There's less items in this closet every time you go to sleep in here. It's because every time, remember when you, like, heal,
Oh.
it just absorbs the things around you. So there's just less of it in the room. It's a good thing it's a storeroom. No one notices.
I have blind sight.
Oh, did you already have blind
I
sight?
already have blind sight. So
What was
now
the
my
range?
10. So now I have 20 feet of blind sight.
Yeah, increase it to 20.
Huh.
I'll allow that. It's not at all how it's supposed to work, but I'll allow it.
I just want to, like, when someone's on the other side of the wall, just, like, throw my face into, like, the wall, like, hello, wing friends!
Here's Kuma!
You just pull you through, like...
Hello.
It is now evening, because you guys had done this pretty much right in the morning.
Yeah.
It is now like your sleep schedules get screwed up pretty heavily because of all this fighting that you guys do. But now you've all met back up in the bar. Matka's looking better. She's less gloomy than she was earlier. And even Aziza is still with you guys.
Are you ready to redeem yourself?
Yes, I am ready to redeem myself.
That thing was like a big boss, so chances are we might not first something as strong as that. And if we do,
Admittedly, we did come through it pretty nicely.
that's what you mean by nice.
All of us are alive, and we killed the dragon. How many people do you know that can say they've killed the dragon?
One. Just me. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, I think me and her, and also the one I was shooting the arrow.
Enoch was doing pretty nicely.
Yeah, us three pretty much did, like,
Yep.
Russian.
Don't even think I did that much anyway.
Russian lady was like Loki with the hawk, dude, or the other one just slamming, like that's literally.
Yeah, Aziza and the lady might as well just had the pots and pans and be like, ding, ding, ding!
Yeah. So you ready to go back? We got to clear the area out.
Yep. Let's go back.
And what was the dragon? It was, what color was it?
It was a blackened metal, with purple gems coming out of it. It wasn't one you've heard of before.
We gotta write this stuff down so we can give it back to Nox.
Yeah, with the info.
Yeah, write the info, please.
Info.
She was writing the info, so I was like, we can't forget this information because I need money.
As you guys start heading back, Enoch kind of looks at you, he's like, what if we claim the body?
Which body?
The body of the dragon.
We can claim it.
Probably.
And what?
Technically, it's a beast, so we have a right to
And then
keep it.
What we do? Sell it?
Noxus would probably pay us a nice hefty fine for a dragon's corpse.
How will we carry the thing around?
Let's leave it in the cathedral for now. He will be coming back for his area anyway. Remember, we're coming to get some mining out of this.
I think we should do that.
We're mining?
There's one of you, was it Reuben? I can't remember. One of you mentioned there's fabric down there.
Yeah.
And he's definitely going to want to come in here to do some mining on that.
Mm.
So we should probably let the people, the guards up there know that we'll claim.
And she kind of like takes out a piece of white chalk, which is kind of similar to the material they used on like to draw the ink blades, because she still has that on her armor.
Yeah.
You guys make your way.
What's the guy's name?
Noxus?
Yeah.
You guys make your way through to the doors. The doors are open, and they're being propped open too by like 2 giant logs, like to make sure that like it doesn't reseal and the runes reactivate. And you go through, and there's a few of the guards running around. Now that the door has been opened, they've never actually gone to the cathedral. None of this generation of gnolls have gone here. So you actually see, what was his name? You see Zix here.
Oh, the one that worked with me?
Yep. Is now tinkering with some of the bodies of the Warforged in here.
How it going, Ziggs?
Howdy. I have no idea what your name is.
That's Kuma.
Howdy, Kuma. It's quite a collection we have here.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot.
A lot of nice scrap metal to be made out of this. A lot of decent change could be sent to the underground.
Good, good.
Hey, Nox.
I'm Zix.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Nox. Not Nox? Who is she? Enoch.
Enoch.
That's the one I wanted.
I was like,
Nox.
Noxus is nowhere up here.
Hey, Enoch.
Yeah?
How do you claim a body without having anyone do anything about it?
They'll see the mark of the ink blade and know not to touch it.
You go do that.
If they do, they'll know Noxus will be all over the case if they hear about the fact that we killed a dragon and somebody decided to take our bounty.
He would not be happy.
No, dragon bodies, you don't come across those very often. And they have some valuable
Sorry about
resources.
the hole.
She goes up to its head, actually, and draws on it the ink blade tattoo. Or the ink blade symbol. It's a pretty simple symbol that pretty much anyone can draw. Yeah, so that is now on its head, and people are still running around, and some of the people that were like about to like mess around with the dragon's body see it, it's like some of the gnolls back off of that.
And you're like, no.
But just stay out of your way for that one. And they just kind of walk away from that. But a lot of them are dragging some of the other bodies that have been lined up here and are taking a look at them.
If we proceed on.
Should we jump in the hole?
The staircase is slightly there. You'll just have to be careful going down.
Yay. I'm gonna have a good time with that.
So it's gonna take longer than it normally would have to go down. But you do make your way down. A few torches have been placed around here. And even as you get to the bottom, you actually see some of the gnolls have actually made their way down here, setting up some defenses. You're back down there?
So we've killed, what, total of 5 monsters?
Yeah.
How many were there? Was there a number?
There was a number. It was a 10. 10 monsters that had been found.
We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
5 monsters you guys killed. And you encountered one other one.
The doggy?
Yeah, Puffo.
Woof.
Are you guys moving forward?
Yes.
As continue onward, and Enoch looks around and is like, how does nobody notice a giant section like this? Has this always been here?
But we're going to assume so, but no one ever came into this building, so no one knew about it. We only just found out about it a couple days ago.
The more you know, I guess. It's, I guess, well cut out. And you make your way through. You get to the room where the vampire was. The one that you guys fought. The body is gone. It appears there's more blood there than there used to be before. Something got to it. But also the door that had been in front of you, the one that like would open and close, the door is now gone.
Oh.
that those purple crystalline crystals have now like been embedded in it, but that section is just ripped apart.
That dragon did a real number on this place.
And as you move forward, you see that hallway that you had gone down originally that goes to the right, where you encountered a lot of the shadow beasts down here.
Mhm.
That whole area has also like been carved through. Like the dragon has like definitely made its way through to this area, but it didn't go any farther down to the left.
So, down to the left, by the way, Enoch, that's where the magic shards are.
That's where the fabric is.
Yeah.
That's good to know. What's to the right?
Probably more dragons. I don't know. We fought many creatures down here. That thing also came from down here.
Okay. Which way are we going first then?
Right?
Right.
There's really no point of going left. That's just, I think, a portal, fabric, and one other room. A blood room.
Let's go right.
The blood farm, right?
Yeah.
So you guys make your way going right, and this hallway has now become significantly more damaged than it used to be. Definitely some more. Any of the structure that had been there before has been completely destroyed, and the vines, if you've actually noticed, have actually grown out farther. And now there are some fluorescent flowers growing. Some with purple color, some with blue, some of a deep red glow. And some of them provide a decent amount of light in the area, others do not. You will need a torch to continue like seeing, unless you guys want to rely on your blind vision. I wouldn't recommend that.
Is it blind or is it dark vision?
You can use dark vision. You have that.
Mhm.
You do not. Do you have light?
I don't think my hippo, my little lollipops, he has blind or dark vision. You just sit on my head. Just sit on my head.
Like,
and,
its lights turn like flashlights and you can see it.
just like taps me if it senses anything.
It like taps your head getting too close and like bangs on it. It's like
Yeah.
you're right by the ding ding, don't do it!
Vodka takes two torches out and like slides them into like these sections on her shoulders, and then lights them so that like the light is like moving with her, so she doesn't have to carry it. Considering the type of person, how she fights. And as you continue through, the portal room is the first one that you encounter on your left. That door is now, that section has been completely ripped into too, and you actually now see you see something down there.
Get it. I should get it.
You would have to make your way in to really identify it though.
Let's proceed.
Okay, sure.
So you now make your way through into the portal section. It appears whatever was here has been completely destroyed, and now a blackened, withered tree stands there with appears to be what most of the vines are growing from. Instead of leaves, it is just more of that growth that appears to be covering a lot of the area. Some of the phosphorescent plants are growing off of it.
You heard him.
And is sitting there with holding pieces of the portal that appear to have been snatched apart. It's like stone structures with etchings of different arcane designs on them. Yeah. Just realized no one has Arcana anymore.
I have Arcana. What, in skills?
Yep.
I got a +3 in Arcana.
That's just yeah. You can use Arcana to take a look at it if you want.
Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a go.
You will have disadvantage since you don't have a true understanding of Arcana.
Okay, we're going on some good luck here.
Good vibes.
A 20 and a 15. +3, so 18 and...
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you, thanks to your own arcane designs, you're able to relate some of the symbols to it, with how it draws on power from the surrounding atmosphere to, use the fabric inside of it, inside the air, the magic that flows throughout the world. And it appears that it had harnessed it, but whatever had been, sealing the different stones together had like whatever that was made of could not handle fabric, and had like shattered the. It's why such a destructive thing now lies here. It's like things had managed to get out, but they had gone too big too quickly that it could not sustain itself. Yeah, you will. Yeah, that is what you see in this room.
So what do we do?
Good.
Wait. Write that down. Write that down.
I wasn't paying attention in the slightest, so... What?
Which part do you want me to say again?
What about the portal?
Okay, so the portal
So
was
hard for me
primarily
to
made of stone with arcane symbols. However, what was connecting the stones together was unable to carry such a high volume of fabric that the portal ended up like breaking apart and leading to this tree and what probably was some of the other shadow creatures that had managed to come through. Perhaps even the dragon itself.
You got that?
It seems they had gone too big too quickly.
Gotta get this information down. Listening is not my strong suit. Or I try to focus, but focus is so hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Imagine what school is like. Being in college, and they just talk.
Oh, dude. Feels like that every time I go to a church and they're having, like... It's unfortunate, but it's like... When they're talking to you, it's like...
Yeah.
I'm
And
about to fall asleep, help.
I know I enjoy D&D, and then imagine, and I still have problems with focusing. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if all that's correct or not, but I did it.
I got the gist of it.
So yeah, that finishes up this room.
It's a portal going to Wagyu. Let's go.
Anyway.
Gotta get our PhD in Wagyuology.
I Wagyu, he Wagyu.
Now I would
she,
go to school
we
for that.
It's simple Wagyuology.
Yeah. So what's next?
I don't know, what do you guys want to do?
Is there like another...
Oh, there's plenty of areas. This is like within the first room. You still had the hallway that you went down. There was a hallway that split. Like
No, the hallway down the middle wasn't actually there because Scary Lady was down there, and once we left, it closed off.
No, remember, you've already gone to the right.
Oh. Okay. Whatever.
Because last time you had gone through, you had you went forward to the left, and then there was the room with all the different cages and stuff. And then past that room was the T section. Down the T section is where you almost got screwed over by the monster that came up behind you and the giant tentacle spider.
Oh,
We should probably go that. We should go that
Yeah.
way. Let's go that way. Yeah.
I want to fight Tentacle Spider.
This time we have more people.
Blueberry? I want
Um,
to fight Blueberry.
as you begin wandering down here, you do notice something about the destroyed hallway.
It's brokey.
The dragon that you had fought, while it could have caused this damage, its sheer mass did not. It's quite possible there's something else bigger down here.
Bigger?
And as you guys make your way, you see all the rooms that used to be there. A lot of them have been damaged and broken into still. The bodies that used to be here are gone. Here's something has cleaned them up.
Doggy.
If not, something else has happened to them. Are you looking for anything as you're going through these rooms?
Things to kill.
Okay. Enoch will be specifically checking each room as you guys are going around, since you guys were sent to collect information. In this room, there's not really much, except she writes down the names of whatever was on the different cages. And those screens that you had noticed earlier, it appears whatever had been powering them has been turned off, so they don't even do anything. Wouldn't matter anyway, none of you have comprehend languages, so you can't read it anymore. You make your way through the hallway, and it splits off into that T section, and there's some more of these glass rooms, or the rooms with glass windows, which you did not go into.
Rooms with glass windows.
Yes. You guys, actually, I mentioned this the first time, but you guys were like, nah, we'll just keep going down the hallways, and you guys ran into the orb monster.
That's where you go in the glass area now.
Want to try it?
Sure.
There are 4
No.
rooms in this T section before it continues onward.
Let's start left to right.
Okay, so you start on the left. You enter in the first room, and this one appears to be, there's a table in the middle, a decent amount of cutting equipment, and a decent amount of blood in here too. However, the blood,
Torture chamber.
however, the blood is of a deep black ichor, something you guys have seen before.
Have we?
The same black ichor that was leaking out of the guy who bit you.
Oh no.
Oh no. No, we're not entering. No, we're leaving. Get out of this room.
Enoch does recognize it and also backs out of this area.
Nope, this room. No one enter. Don't do it. Nope.
I think you should go in there.
Can I eat it?
Nope. No. Can I go back and eat it? Can I just give it a little?
I want to get a
It
little.
sound good
I
when
want to get a little taste. You know.
Black licorice.
Yeah. Okay, next room.
So you go into the room to your right. Inside this room, there's a collection of different canisters that are around here. 2 of them appear to have the black ichor inside of them, but the canisters are shut. 2 to the right carry this deep purpline crystal.
Thank you.
This appears to be the stuff that came off of the dragon. So you see like certain sparks come out across it, and Enoch reaches her hand up and touches it, and you see, you know how like you touch his plasma balls and it's like the electricity like goes to your hand?
Oh yeah.
It does exactly like that.
Okay.
There are 2 more that carry like a black mist that like is violently moving around the canisters. You have no idea what that is. And these canisters appear to be like lined up into certain sections. And it appears there were certain areas where you could put something into like a vial and it would fill it. Like it's on the bottom, so it's top down kind of like fill.
Okay, next room.
Enoch
Serious spell something.
Enoch looks around and finds a few papers and starts reading through them as you guys move on to the next room. The next room that you come into, it appears to be another one of those rooms with the tables in them. However, instead of the black ichor, there's a body on the table. Black, purple gems have pierced through its body, and there's one that's coming out of its mouth. Like it would have blocked its windpipe, which is why.
Starting to think this isn't a torture room and more of a experimental room.
You've also seen this type of thing before, because it looks like it should have been a gnoll. But all the fur is gone. Instead, this white, stony, like, cracked skin is there.
It's a sphinx.
It reminds you of the Aarakocra that you saw, the bird person that you saw, with its wing and its its left wing and its left arm were, like, had that blue crystalline growth on it. But this one appears to be a much more intense, like, with the purple having burst through it. The lightning seems to be like zapping slightly at its body, and with it zapping at its body, like certain limbs just kind of like twitch because the lightning like striking it, it reacts. The body reacts.
You want to eat it?
Sign me up.
Not gonna eat. I don't know what you guys do, but
Can I touch it? Is it gonna kill me if I touch it?
do you have gloves on your fingers?
No.
It's not a good shine.
And it's boop.
You attempt to touch it, and it zaps you. It like does a bit of a lightning strike onto your hand, and it just like it kind of burns a little bit. You take a point of damage.
Shit!
What that ends up costing you, like, get down.
I know.
And then future fight because of...
It appears not to be safe to the touch, though. Yes.
Next room.
Move into the next room. This room is another one of the rooms is another one of the experiment rooms. It appears to be for whatever that last canister was. However, there's nothing in here. It isn't no blood. Maybe an abnormal amount of maybe a black dust, but about it.
We want to find enemies to smash. I can get paid.
So now you have the hallway to your left and to your right.
Where do we go left or right?
Enoch is constantly picking up like any things you can find of any of value. Like it has information on it.
Hey Enoch, you should mark the canisters in the room.
Mark them.
With your... Whatever you did with the dragon up there, you should do it on the canisters.
Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty smart. Should I also mark the body?
Be careful.
You know what,
No.
I'll just do the outside of the door for that one. Just everything in there is ours. Actually, yeah, I'll just... You know, as each door from now on, she will mark it with the
We
symbol.
just put it on the cathedral. We just own the whole cathedral.
Something tells me the others won't want to come down here anyway.
Well, what if we make a base with the ink blades? Like an extra station.
If that's the case, then they're going to have to... I don't know why I'm speaking like Motka. They're going to have to speak with Noxus.
I can speak to him.
Or Noxus is going to have to speak with the leader here. To establish a permanent base, even Noxus won't force his hand on that. Broker a deal. That way it's a little beneficial for both sides.
Next area.
Left or right?
Right.
Right? Okay. You guys begin making your way to the right. And it bends to the left. So it kind of goes like this. Not really much down in this area. This area is not destroyed, however. It seems to be pretty much pristine. And eventually it leads to this door in front of you.
I think you should open the door.
Knock knock.
The door does not open.
Is there a handle?
It is not a handle. It's one of the same doors that does that slide open and close thing.
Oh.
But since whatever was powering it appears to be turned off,
Who's the strongest in our group?
who do you think's the strongest in your group?
That's Kerr.
Hey, tall lady.
Yes.
You think you could rip this door open?
Let me try. And she kind of like sticks her fingers into or not the fingers, but the claws on her gauntlets into the door seam and attempts to rip open the door. She rips open the door.
Yeah.
You just see her like strain for a second and then eventually just... And it she actually does a little bit too much strength to the point where she breaks some of the metal on either side to the point where the door will not close because it's blocked from closing.
Works for us.
Good job.
As you hear that, you hear, "Hello?
Hello?
Hello?" You hear this. You do not.
Oh! Oh no!
Hello?
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 Going on. I'm going into the room.
Do I hear her say hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can.
I'm entering the room. See
You
if I
enter
can
the room.
find out where the voice is.
The voice is gone.
I'm losing my mind. No mental issues, she says. Nothing good bad could happen
Are
to
you
your mental
okay?
issue. No. Are there lights in this room? Can I turn on the lights?
This room is particularly large. But even then, there's not really a light system, it doesn't appear. And if there was, whatever, like I said, whatever has been powering this area is gone.
Is there anything interesting in this room?
You can't quite see. It kind of goes out wide, but it's like, and possibly might even connect to that section to the left. But you can't see.
I guess we just go forward.
Yeah, let's go forward.
Let's move forward with the torchlight, and you find as you walk through a nest in the middle of the floor.
I'm sorry. Is there anything in the said nest?
There's a few eggs in the nest, particularly large-sized metallic eggs
I think we found
with
that.
purple gems.
Oh, you know what I just realized? That this is not good. The dragon that we fought, Doubt was an adult. Which means whoever these eggs, their mom is still around.
You feel a tapping on your shoulder.
Me?
Yes.
First I hear a hissing and now it's like, what's behind me?
You turn around, and you see a drow elf sitting there. A section of white hair, but appears of like shaved heads for the most part, but it's like a white mohawk that would have stood up but has fallen off to the side. Deep red eyes. Specifically only in the people section. Obviously, it's the rest of it's a normal eye. And he's just kind of sitting there. He doesn't have a shirt on, but he's got like a regular pair of trousers, and he's just kind of sitting there like, "What you doing?"
Exploring. What you doing?
Guarding a couple of eggs.
Why are you guarding eggs?
Because they're my eggs.
Actually, that kind of explains it. Oh,
What are in those eggs?
What do you think are in those eggs?
There are a couple dragons.
And how do you have these eggs? You don't look like a dragon.
Looks can be deceiving.
So you are a dragon?
Yes.
So you're the papa?
Yeah.
Where is the mama?
Unfortunately, mother could not come with.
I mean, where are you from?
Shadowfell.
Is that the area?
What do you mean?
Shadowfell, is that the area we went to? Where Nox is at? Or is that?
That's not right.
Oh, okay.
Is that through the portal? That might be the place through the portal.
We have seemed to reach an impasse.
We seem to have. What's it called? Shadow?
Shadowfell. It was unfortunate. Someone broke into our area. Just took a few of my children with them. Not quite appreciative.
Seems kind of. Who?
My name is Barakiel.
Nice to meet you. My name's Kuma.
He reaches out a hand to shake. Grabs it, and there's an immense amount of strength behind that shake.
Dole. I think you should try to give this other lady a handshake.
Really?
She's pretty strong.
I'm gonna try this out. She reaches a hand out, and Monty looks at him and is like, okay. Last time I was a little overconfident because it was like a cute little young dragon. My apologies. This is Tiny Man.
Yeah, don't underestimate this tiny man.
Reaches out her hand, and then he takes it and like shakes it firmly, and Mothka's like, ow, ow, ow. as the hand, like, it seems to be like crushing through the metal a little bit. She's like, okay. And he lets go. It's like, there we go.
Where did you guys come from?
Shadowfell.
And there's a portal that led here.
I'm
Yeah.
going to assume it's the portal with the tree.
So we should.
I'm a little stuck.
Why?
Well,
Because the portal is shut.
Well, that would be an issue.
maybe we can reach like some kind of proposition. Normally we would come down here and try to kill everything, but you seem like a nice man that just wants to guard your children, and you want
Yeah.
to get out of here. And quite frankly, I don't know if I want to verse you with the hand strength. So maybe we could find a way to turn it on and get you out of here. Because we're still required to clear this place out.
I mean, I don't know about anything about turning it back on.
There's no
Magic
way.
like that's kind of beyond me.
Is there any way that we could figure that out?
Not that I'm aware of, but then again, like I said, I'm not too familiar with magic.
Well, if the portal had too much fabric in it, we would just, well, not we, Nox can figure that one out. Move the portal fabric, or the,
Nox. Who's that?
he's a swell guy. Move the magic
Sounds
fabric to the portal, and then it would turn back on.
So should we try to get him?
Not Nox himself, but, you know, some people who can work on...
Some ink blades?
Yeah. After we clear out more areas.
I am getting a little hungry though.
No.
I'm not gonna screw with you guys. There's other things I've eaten down here.
If you tell
Plenty of bodies, maybe a few monsters. It was a good puppy.
One less thing we need to worry about. That's number 6. Have you killed any other monster things down here?
Killed a couple. It was a shadow demon. Don't like those guys. Those guys suck.
Guys, that might not be what we're here to kill.
And there was a big bird thing. One of the children of the Raven Queen or some stupid thing. I ate it too. That was all I found down here.
I remember eating a bird.
Birds surprisingly make it a little difficult to go down.
Especially when they
feathers.
turn into black dust in your mouth. That makes it even harder to go down.
Now that's a little bit different.
That is, and it's a little bit different.
So maybe we should go up to the top and talk to some people, see if we can get...
Well, no one here is gonna know how to do with magic
So we
fabric.
have to go back to...
I'd say we finish exploring where we can,
Okay.
and then we head back and request for people to do something with this portal.
I mean, I'm not really going too much anywhere. I can't really leave the eggs.
Fair enough. Keep exploring. I don't want them to hatch, but it's fine.
Yeah, we write this information down.
What?
It's also funny because with the Drow Elf, the eggs pretty much go to around his midsection. These are sizable eggs.
Yeah.
Which means when they hatch, they will be sizable little dragons.
When are they going to hatch?
I'd give it another month or so.
Oh, okay, we're
That's
good.
fine. Okay. That sounds good. You should... I hope you're back home and safe in a month.
That would be nice.
That would be nice for many reasons. Okay, let's keep exploring.
Good thing Ruben's not here. It would not end well for
What do you
that.
mean? Do you think he would have taken a little bit of a battle with an adult dragon?
Yes.
That would not have ended well.
Yeah.
That would have made the previous one you fought look like a child.
It was a child, which is the scariest part. Okay.
Oh, I gotta love an adult dragon breaking into us like 300 to 400 hit points.
I'm good.
Jeez.
Gotta love it.
So let's proceed on in.
Okay.
You guys, do you go back the way you came, or do you try looking around for another doorway?
I can look around for another door.
You do find another door on the other side of the area. So where you entered in on the right, it's all the way on the left.
Knock knock. I open.
The door is shut. It's not open.
One of those metal doors.
Yep.
Tall lady. Tall pretty lady.
There's all I'm good for is opening the freaking door. Even tiny little Dralaf man just beats me. In her defeat, she tries to open the door and just...
How much strength does he have?
I mean, she gets like a +10 bonus and she still failed.
Damn.
Jeez. So I guess I gotta step up to the plate.
I got a 21. To open the door.
You actually did beat the score. You dig your claws into it. Your snake claws and just go...
How does
open
that work?
What the hell?
Maka just kind of like...
You've really been defeated today.
I might retire after this. Don't know if I want to continue doing this.
Okay, after this mission, when you retire, you can go somewhere very far away and you'll be set for life. Probably.
Yeah, but that sounds good. That does sound good. You guys begin making your way down the hallway, and this area is filled with webs.
Spider. Oh, blueberry.
You guys make your way through, and it's the same webs that you've encountered before, where the tentacle spider thing attacked you.
Well, there might be a spider in here.
Go.
So let's go
The
find
webs are a
it.
bit dusty.
There might not be a spider in here.
You continue making your way through, and you do find another room at the end of a hallway where it then eventually turns back. And you've actually seen a little bit of this hallway because that's where it came from. But this doorway leads into a big old glass section, and this area is filled with batches of eggs, like egg sacs, just all over
Oh,
inside
they need to
this
go.
room.
Anyone have any fire abilities? Actually, that'd be a terrible. Well, no, a fire would be pretty good.
Today?
Nope. I have torch. Do we just torch them?
You know, eggs being here again means there's a mother somewhere.
That is possible.
That is, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, burn the eggs.
Burn the eggs?
Yeah.
Okay. The Matka attempts to open the door.
What have we done?
Matka fails to open the door. Matka just can't open doors.
Neither can I.
19 plus 2, 21.
You open the door.
We all just take it to...
The machine walks up and opens the door. Matka's like... She just takes the torch, starts waving the torch to the air, just burning trying to burn all the hatches. And eventually they do just kind of melt away, and there might be even some screaming of some of the eggs as they burn up. But anyway,
Good.
that is the end of this room. You make your way out. Continue back, and you're actually back at the T section.
So we went right.
So we gotta go left.
So we gotta go left.
Or technically across.
No, you're across from that T section that you went down right. You're on the left side.
So we're back?
Yes. So where you guys went, you went right and then left into the main area, and then you went out, down, found the egg room, came up, and you've gone back into the T. You've explored both sides of the T.
Oh, well then. Okay, let's go
Okay.
back and then go down to one hallway or whatever we haven't gone down yet.
Okay. You guys continue making your way through, and the vines eventually die off as you guys go into the main big room. And all that is left is that section that you had seen earlier. Where the door to the right that's went to fabric testing, the blood bank, and portal.
You wanna put your mark on the fabric door?
The fabric testing?
Yeah.
We check inside just to be sure.
See the fabric coming out of it?
Fabric coming out of it is on the other door.
Wait, what door are you talking about?
The portal door is the one with the fabric coming out of it.
Oh.
The fabric door was locked down, but like I said, whatever power had been running through here has been shut down.
Yeah, sure, we can open that. Let's make sure there's actually something in here.
Matka opens door!
Yeah!
With Netrotori! She kind of goes a little overboard with this. She's like, and just kind of rips it open. Instead of like pushing it back, she just kind of rips it. And it's just like, oops. Sorry. And inside this room is a massive amount of these. You've seen these tube weapons carried before. but you don't never seen them before, and you don't know what they are. But Enoch takes a look at them and is like, those are C2 weapons.
Care to explain?
C2 is so it's interesting when you go north. If you've ever encountered humans from the north, they carry these weapons with gunpowder in them. We don't use gunpowder down here. What we use is we take that same type of design and we inscribe catapult spells throughout it.
Hmm.
And then our bullets, they also don't have any gunpowder. They have a flame spell on the back, so when you hit it, a blast of flame occurs, hits all the catapult spells, and rockets out at an incredible speed.
So why is there something from the north all the way down here?
No, that's the thing. This is our type of weaponry. This is what a C2 weapon is. And there's a lot of them here. Noxus is going to be very appreciative of this.
Hmm.
These are some valuable weapons right here.
Better market.
Erkenstead is really the only place I've been to where... Why again with Matka? Erkenstead is the only place that I've been to that's had a consistent amount of these weapons around. Even down in the Noctrike, you'll only find a few people carrying these.
Hmm.
This will definitely change things up. This will be good. And it appears to just be a huge selection of them, and if you continue down this area...
That's the hallway down to the left, right?
This is the hallway down to the right. Oh yeah, left, and then first door on the right.
Yeah.
And if you were to go down, you will find like big areas where it appears there's almost like a target at the other end. Some areas are a little bit more exploded. Some areas are a little bit more precise with whatever it was aimed toward down there. One thing to be noticed is there's no signs of burning. So like if you were to go into probably a gun shooting range, there's like certain areas where there's like the black rinds based off of like the heat created from it. There's none of that. It is pretty much just pure whatever that shell comes out is, that's what's hitting, and that's what does the most damage. These are some nasty tools.
I'd say Markham, and this is the last place that we are going to, right?
Nope, you still have 2 other rooms.
Well, the portal and the blood bank?
Yep.
Okay, I guess we could. I don't see why we need to open the portal room, but... Let's go to the blood bank.
Okay.
Knock knock.
As you guys leave this area, there's something in the back of your head. And the door ahead of you to the portal actually does open. And you see just fabric lining the walls on the inside of here. But there's a pathway that does seem to spiral off to the side. And that feeling in the back of your head once that door opens, which is strange because there was no power. Even when there was power last time, it was locked down. The door does open.
What do we do?
I'll go in there. Oh, you know what? I'll see what's going on. I think I have a feeling I know why this door opened, but okay.
You make your way in.
Is anyone following me?
Enoch will follow you. Anyone else follow?
I guess I'll go with.
You being walking in. Enoch makes sure to keep away from the fabric walls because remember, fabric is dangerous to the touch.
Yeah.
And it appears to be just like patches of it, like something, like things have hit it, and it just kind of like grew from there. And you begin making your way down, and it's strange because as you follow it down, you make an investigation check.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah, plus 6. 19 plus
No.
6. 25.
25. You realize as this is going down, it started doing a central spiral where the initial hole under the altar was. So like it kind of like goes into a large turn underneath to where that hole was, where that staircase is, and then it starts spiraling around that section. So it's like there's like a section of earth that is separating that, but that is like if you were to drill through for the first staircase into where we are now, you would get there. It's strange that it is set up that way. And even as you come down, you make a perception check.
Get advantage.
Yeah, well, both of you can.
Yeah.
I have advantage.
I'm just gonna have faith. She's gonna roll.
I can
really
only
high.
roll one.
Or a 20.
No, she can only roll.
I can
one
only
dice.
roll one.
She
I
has
have.
disadvantage on
I
perception
yeah.
check.
I start off with disadvantage on it, and I have advantage now, so I can only roll one.
Really?
Yep. However, one
Oh.
good thing that means for her, no matter what I give her, advantage or disadvantage when it comes to it, it doesn't matter. She only rolls one dice.
19.
She cannot have double disadvantage, and she cannot have double advantage. 19?
19.
See, I had faith.
Good.
You notice as above you there appears to be like almost like a thin hole that's been drilled. Which might go all the way up to this previous staircase, but you guys never really looked at the floor. Why would you? It's probably just the bottom of the staircase. And it makes its way all the way down to this massive circle. And I don't mean like a circle, like it's a big circle on the ground. It's a big teleportation circle.
Ooh.
Except it's altered. And it appears something's missing. Because there's a stand, but it appears there was supposed to have been a book there, and the book has been removed.
Oh.
And you can see there's more of these pieces of fabric that have like burst through here. But you don't know what it is. But that appears to be all the way at the end of the bottom of this. That's everything down here. Just fabric and this circle.
Well.
Why?
So have we checked everywhere?
There's one room left.
Have to be like the blood bank.
Let's go check that room.
I guess, yeah.
You guys make your way up there. You guys make your way up the staircase. Enoch just kind of fascinated and is kind of like actually a little excited at the amount of fabric that you guys have found. She's like, yes. Noxus will be so proud of this. Noxus will be so proud of this.
You gonna mark the door?
Huh?
You gonna mark the door?
Yeah. She marks the door, and now that all that's staring before you is the blood bank door. And you open it. There's another hallway that goes on for a decent amount of time. This place likes its hallways. And you begin making your way down there. And this feeling starts washing over you as you get closer. It's an odd feeling. A feeling of some radiant power that appears to be pulsing through here. As you guys reach the end of the doorway, it opens. It appears whatever power, there's still some down here. And you guys walk through and you see the body of a dragon. One of the same metal black ones, but this one's at full size.
I think we found the mom.
And there are just tubes coming out of it that lead down into these. It appears people are constantly healing it. Like there's some gnolls and stuff that are just pumping healing magic into it, and it's just producing blood at a constant rate. It's a blood farm.
Oh.
And this is what they chose to feed or to farm off of.
Is that is that dragon related to the dad and the two eggs in any way?
Make an investigation check.
18 plus 6, 24.
24? It's quite possible.
Found the mom.
This is... that he might have been mistaken. Might have actually did come through.
I think we should kill him.
Yeah, you know what? Should probably.
He could have killed us.
And you hear a voice ring out through the room. Who are you? And you see
I am here.
standing above the dragon, like on one of the balconies that are like currently going over it with more of those tubes that are coming down and up in it. You see a dragonborn, black. No, sorry. Pink dragonborn. Pink dragonborn male. Priest's clothing.
Oh, is that the one that Maiko is trying to...
Which we don't really know about. We know nothing about it.
Yeah.
The only one
Except that he was sent to kill him. That is the only thing you guys know.
we don't know who he was sent to kill, though. He didn't give us any information on what he looked like,
We
who
knew
he
was a
even
priest.
was.
Oh, well.
We knew he was a priest. He did mention that, I think.
Yeah, he did mention priest, but I mean, it's a priest. We don't know.
So we should...
That is where we'll end.
Oh.
You son of a!
You killed the blue dragon. You killed my dragon a lot easier.
What do you mean a lot easier? Almost all of us got down.
You know, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
be. Like even with you guys still getting it down, like the only reason it was able to do nearly as much damage was purely because you guys missed half your shots.
I know.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, it would have gone down a lot faster.
Yeah.
I say you guys, but you know, also for the characters that I played, because you know you guys need a party. Well, thanks for playing for another night. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the week delay. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Great to have you guys with us still.